Hello friends, we're back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Dungeon Alliance, and we are going to play episode 2 of our cool campaign in the War in the Deep adventure pack. So, lots happening. We've got 4 glorious heroes. We've got McFarlane, Belzeman, Graltar, and Mirabelle. We're starting with 4 drafted cards, so I have a concern at this point, and that concern is, how does this game even come close to stopping us? We'll see. There's definitely some difficulty things we can implement, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is our starting hand size. We have 3 quests that we've played out. Remember, we need to complete 2 quests to successfully win this mission. Mentor, Staff of the Spider Queen, and Castrom. So we need to defeat 3 zombies, good. Defeat 3 spiders, good. And then mentor, discard 3 cards from the upgrade. Yep, cool. That might be challenging for us. What are we starting with? Minor healing, point blank, Mirabelle, Holy Flames, Assassinator, and Poison Blade. Yeah, okay, this is a pretty varied selection. Unfortunately. Let's start with someone who is fast, I think. Let's flip over our 2 starting ones of these. So we have a warg and some goblins. And what's that one? That's a wyvern, isn't it? Yep. So the wyvern gets us 3 XP to start off. If we go McFarlane, I think we just kill him. He's 5 health. So let's count that up. So Assassinator gives us +2 to our attack. Dwarf Assassin, so he goes to attack 4. The wyvern is 3 armor, 5 health, so we need to get 8. And that gets us to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that'll do. Alright, we'll go with McFarlane. He will start us off. We're just diving straight in case you hadn't figured that out. And we're going to go into this room here. There is the wyvern. So we have one of these. We're going to open the door. 2, 3, and we flip a treasure chest. McFarlane is movement 5, so we'll spend 1 to play this for 4 and 5 to open the treasure chest. That starts us off with a very nice 1 XP. We don't need to delve deeper. Maybe we will. Let's do it anyway. So I'll reshuffle this deck of many things. McFarlane's in range there, so he's just going to shoot. We'll delve deeper and we get a potion of speed. Cool. So that one's gone, and we'll shoot him. We are attack 4, and the wyvern is defense 3, so that does 1 point of damage. And then if you inflict with this weapon, you may immediately inflict an additional 2 damage against this enemy. Thank you. Plus an additional 2 damage. Thank you. That's 3 XP. So we've picked up ourselves 4 XP to start off, and I haven't even dealt out our upgrade cards yet. We don't need to play any other cards, so we will just play those 2 for McFarlane. Oh, he's also even more speed, actually. Yeah, that might actually change what we do. Because We might want to have a monster there, as a matter of fact. And the McFarlane could move one more space and open another door. That could work. All right, what do we got in this one? We've got Ice Baby, Acrobatics, Protection, Farsighted, and an Enchanted Broadsword. The broadsword's not bad, +2 for the only person who'd really use it is Groltar, and he can't actually use it, so that's fine. We won't be drafting that. That's pretty good for a manoeuvre, but we're probably going to be using the other manoeuvres. This one is not bad. Ice, can't use it either. Acrobatics is probably the one we want to draft. McFarlane and Groltar can use that. So let's draft Acrobatics for 2 at the end of our turn. We'll put that in our hand. We are going to do we want to move one more space? Because we've got 2 movement left. Yeah, let's do it. We'll move 1, 2, and we'll draft this like that. So we have a Warg. Because we actually need someone to attack us is the problem. 2 goblins, else we lose stuff in our hand next turn. Okay, so we have Detect and Disarm. So we're going to keep that in hand. Who's going to go next? Probably Mirabelle. So we'll discard these 3 cards. So we can draw up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more Mirabelle. No! That's okay though. So the first monster action, it's going to be the highest level monster attacks the lowest speed, which is Belzeman. So the Warg is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Warg's a movement 6, so that's fine. And he's going to attack Belzeman right there. His attack is 4, Belzeman's armor is 3, so Belzeman takes 1 wound. He's going to be able to heal himself though, so that's good. And very good. So that one is discarded. We move into a different one. And the Warg's going to go again, but that's okay. Alright, the next person to act will be... Yeah, it's interesting. Mirabelle? I think, what have we got to draft? 4 Lizardmen. Has Mirabelle got her multi-shot? She can draw extra cards. Okay. We'll do Mirabelle. Yep. So she's going to start by playing this action, which allows her to draw a card. Wise Counsel, not useful. And she's then going to use what she needs. 1, 2, 3 to open that. Yep. And there's 4 Lizardmen there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So she can still use 2 cards and hope that she gets her point blank. Yeah, rapid fire. Oh, and the treasure pet. Look out. Well, this is going to be a whomping turn. So she'll play rapid fire and point blank. And she can also play this pet. So I think what she will do, you may make range attacks against enemies that are adjacent this turn. Maybe she, instead of playing the treasure, maybe she plays the golden full plate. Yep. So she will play the golden full plate. So her attack is 1, 2, 3, 4 against a lizard men, and 5, 6 against the first lizard men she targets this turn. So yeah, she'll just kill 2 lizard men. Bang, bang. 2 XP. Give us 4 XP. And she's going to reduce all damage taken by 2. Do we wish to draft a card? No, but what we might do is discard one. And we'll discard protection into the discard pile. And that's the first discard for our mentor. When drafting, discard 3 cards from the upgrade area to place mentor in the dungeon. So we can only buy this one, which is Bash. It's a battle tactic. It can only be used by half-orcs. No, we don't wish to buy that. So we'll ditch McFarlane's card because we can't use it. So we've got 3, 4, 5. So we get to draw the last 2 cards, which is not really useful. And who's going to activate? The Warg's going to go and he's going to target the highest health. That's Belzeman, or Mirabelle, or Graltar. Let's go Graltar and we'll play Acrobatics. So the Warg goes to here and he plays, attacks us for 4, but we have +3 dodge on Graltar, so we suffer no damage. And then this lizard man, he's going to attack the highest health, which is also Graltar. Sorry, it has to be McFarlane because he's got 9 health. McFarlane will play the dodge. And we'll do a goblin. So because he's got the dodge, he is evasion 5, which means that even if the goblin rolls +3, he can't do anything. What's that one do? Yeah. Very comfortable so far, friends. I wonder where the challenge comes from. This in the mission once you've unlocked all of the cards. We need to get to level 2s. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you're supposed to have level 2s. Okay, so our next round is going to be the little Graltar. No, let's play this one, Wise Counsel, on Belzeman. And the card that we'll search for is his Holy Flames. So that's played. We'll play his Enhanced spell. Everyone gets +1 movement. He's going to move 1 and unlock the door. We're going to unlock this room, which has a satyr and 2 spiders. The 2 spiders don't worry me so much. The satyr, I don't recall fighting a satyr before. What are your stats like, satyr? 3 and 3. 1 attack spell, which is buffed by my enhanced spell, will make short work of you, satyr. And he has special rules of mesmerize. You do not benefit from dodge defense. Very cool. And we might as well use the Iron Golem to wreck the Warg. So 1 Warg defeated, 1 satyr defeated, and that's 4 experience. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're already into the level 2 stuff. Belzeman, very good. So we're going to ditch these 2. The question is, do we want to discard a card? Yeah, let's discard we'll discard Farsighted, and it brings in a Covenant. Yep, so we're going to draft that Covenant, which is a story card. It's going to be another drafted card. That's going to bring this one down. Shield Block, and unfortunately both Shield Block and Detect and Disarm are going to get trashed. I'm going to have Stubborn and a Sense Secret Door. And then we'll just do this quickly. So the highest level enemy attacks normal against the lowest defense. So it'll be the lowest against Graltar. They're all level 1, so we'll just have this little Lizardman go and attack Graltar. He's base attack 2, but he gets +1 for each Lizardman within, so he's attack 3. Our dodge is 2, so we're going to suffer 1 damage. We could potentially do something about that, but we won't. Okay, so these are our cards in hand. Let's read the Covenant story. 20 and 21. The two companions seal their covenant in blood. To form a covenant between two of your heroes while they're adjacent to each other, consult card 21. Let's consult card 21. Place a covenant token who immediately receive 2 wound tokens. So we can transfer the wound tokens between each other. Nice, that's okay. Mirabelle and Graltar seem like covenant buddies. To do it, what do we have to do? 2 heroes are right side by side each other. I will say that I've enjoyed these cards more while they're adjacent to each other. I've enjoyed these cards more in this, and the reason I think that I've enjoyed them more, place 1 covenant token on each of the 2 heroes, and then immediately receive 2 wound tokens. So we'll give it to Mirabelle and Graltar. Mirabelle and Graltar. And we're just going to heal Graltar next turn, probably, hopefully. Got a few more wounds than I expected. And that's then wiped from the game. Not that one, sorry. And so while we're next to each other, we can actually be friends and share wounds with each other. Whenever your Covenant heroes, well, within 2 spaces of the other one, you can transfer up to half of the wound. That's pretty good, actually. Can potentially stop someone from dying. That's it. So we'll move this one along. We'll flip this one. And it's Graltar. And might as well do a burst of strength. So I think he just probably goes in and kills a Lizardman, doesn't he? 1, 2, 3, kills a Lizardman. 4. I mean, he smokes them. Yep, so we'll just do that. We will kill that person, and that's it. So it's 1 XP for a Lizardman to be defeated. So this guy can come back and he can attack again. He's going to attack a half-orc or a primordial. So we'll have him attack Mirabelle, because whenever you take damage, reduce the damage by 2. Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. So she suffers no damage, Mirabelle. And that's the end of the first round. We've gone very aggressive, but do we want to draft? So we'll just discard... we'll just discard Bash. No, we'll discard Stubborn, because we might buy that. Into Sylvan Bow. Wow. Mirabelle can use that. We'll buy that for Mirabelle. Whew. We're up to 7 fully drafted cards already. All right, I need to find the kinship token, so I'll do that, and I'll reset for the next round. All right, it's time for round 2. We've dealt out the level 2 cards. I meant to check a rule that I forgot to check. Do I have to move to level 3 cards if I have still got XP? Do I have to move into it? Because I'm going to get to level thing right away, which means we're just going straight to level 3. The level 3 are okay, but we have triggered the mentor by discarding a card. When drafting, so we have to place the mentor in the dungeon. We'll place the mentor up here, like so, and we will potentially be drafting those at some point. Great, so yeah, let's have a look. Quick thinking's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who are we going to go with? Couple of little dwarf friends there. Okay, I think we probably go... Assassinator too, that's okay. Yep. So I think we actually go with this guy because he has his pull a card out and we can do that. We can use the Iron Golem if we want. And so we probably won't, but yeah, by having him go first, we can put up his everyone gets bonuses. So we'll do that. We'll play, oh, I forgot to flip this over. Yep, so we'll play Belzamin. And he's going to drag his card out, which is Blessing. Ah. You and all allies who activate within 3 spaces of you, he's going to stay right where he is, I think. And he's going to remove 2 wound tokens from Mirabelle. Actually, from yourself or an adjacent ally. So he'll remove 1 from Mirabelle and 1 from himself, using his minor healing. And then he might as well use his pet to smoke a lizard man, which gets us 1 XP onto our pool. Now, as you can see up the top here, we have a card. It's called Malefic Temple. So I think we draft that. It costs 2 XP. Did I pay the XP for the story card? I'm sure I did. Okay. So we'll draft Malefic Temple, 2 XP. Within this temple of the Dark Elves, you see a troll warrior strapped to a ritual altar. Will you enter this horrific place? I will enter this horrific place. Alright, so these are all gone. And he's just going to stay where he is because everyone is going to start activating within 3 of him, which means everyone gets +1. So we'll do that. Regenerate. 34. 35 and 36. Yeah, I've gotten into these a little bit more. War of the Deep. Cool, so this one says, as you enter the temple, you see the fallen bodies of dark elves and dwarves. The dwarves must have stopped the ritual from occurring, but left the restrained troll behind. Place the temple token in one of your hero's rooms. If you wish to free the troll, consult card 34. If you wish to complete the troll's sacrifice, I'm not about sacrificing trolls that are strapped to altars, so we'll be attempting to free him. Consult card 34. Ooh! Great. We could swear to the trolls. Let's think about that. Maybe we will think about that. So we have to place the altar. What was it? Yeah, no, the temple token. All right. Let me provide you with probably one of my very few complaints about this game. There are so many of these little tokens. and they're all they're all different, and I don't know how many of them we actually needed. They've got tiny little artwork on them, and it's cool, but it's a lot of little tokens that when you need to find a specific one in the middle of the game, it can be a little bit of a time sink, especially tunnel, especially when it's the last one you look for. All right, we're going to place that temple right there next to the mentor. Excellent. We're going to free that troll by spending 3 movement when we're next to him. Good work, team. That's gone. So now the highest monster, it's our choice. We'll just have it be a goblin. He's going to shoot our little dwarf. Hang on a second. How many of these do we want to discard? It is going to be the dwarf next. So let's discard these 2 and see if we can get the rest of his cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did get his card. And we got acrobatics. So if we need to, we could play acrobatics. If the goblin shoots us, he does 1 damage. We can afford to sustain 1 damage, which we will. We'll keep the acrobatics up our sleeve. So that's gone, and we have a human or a thief class. Okay. So let's go with McFarlane. Actually, let's be crazy. Let's go with Mirabelle. Let's go with Mirabelle. So she's starting next to, yeah. She's starting next to him, so she gets +1 movement, Mirabelle. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. She has 5 movement. We could use this potion of speed to free the troll. Yep, let's do it. Let's go Malefic Temple, let's free the troll, and let's swear allegiance to the troll dominion. Why not? So we've got 4 campaign points, and the troll's been freed. And then what we'll do then is we'll shoot both of those spiders, and we get +2 for that, and we get +1 for that, and we get to remove a wound because of our Sylvan Bow, which is actually unreal, and it looks like that's her in the picture too, which is great. But we kill both spiders, and we get 2 XP, and we can draft a card. So we're next to the mentor, so let's draft protection into our hand. Potion of speed's gone. Yeah, protection into our hand. And that's the first of, while one of your heroes is adjacent to mentor, draft 3 discarded upgrades. So that costs 2 XP because it was a discarded upgrade. But that's okay, so we've got 2 more of those to go. Spent those 2 on Mirabelle. So this goblin is going to activate. Oh, sorry. We're actually going to discard this. Quick thinking. And we're going to trash Earthquake from the game. We're going to replace it with Kaith, who Mirabelle can use. And this person is going to target either a human or an assassin. We'll have them target the dwarf. We're going to keep that in hand. We're going to discard that. We're going to keep that, 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 and we'll keep that. So yep, so we'll draw up to 2 more cards. 1, 2. and that's fine. Mirabelle's already gone, so we'll probably do a burst of strength. And then we'll play acrobatics when this goblin attacks McFarlane. So McFarlane does not suffer any damage. Okay, we're probably going to have to do this Graltar guy so we can get some more people on the board. He's really good at doing big damage, but yeah, let's. This is a bad play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we just do him, I guess. He's literally not got a single card that he can play. What's his movement? 4, 5. So if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, he can unlock a door there. And he can do a burst of strength to do that. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to unlock that to do a burst of strength. What do we got coming up? Some more card trashing. 2 centaurs. Let's do that. Centaur, centaur. And he'll play that with a burst of strength. Oh, it's not those two, it's those two. To do an attack 4, 5 on a centaur. Oh, leaves him alive on 1. Oh no, we ignore the centaur's defense thanks to his fine weakness. 1 centaur defeated. 2 damage, or 2 XP rather. So this centaur is going to be going first, and he's going to attack the highest defense. It is not him, it is going to be McFarlane, who is defense 5. I'm not sure what happens when he can't get to him. Does he just go to the next highest? Kaith. Oh no, we want to draft Kaith. I don't like having another mission where I haven't taken a cool pet. Draft into hand. Keep those ones. We'll discard it because we can't use it. We'll draw those 2. So that's 6, so we get 2 more. 1, 2. It's burst of strength time again. Okay, so this one comes out, and then we trash these 2 from the game. Another pet. Major healing's nice. And usable by Belzeman. That's probably going to be hard to say no to. So the centaur, we're just going to go 1. What's his special rule? Centaur's targets do not benefit from obstruction defense. Mirabelle's defense 2. So he can actually target him. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's in range 1, 2, 3. And then he dodges. Cool. He's just going to go getting rid of a tile is nice. He's just going to go 1, 2 to here. And he's going to kill that centaur with absolute extreme prejudice. That's easily done. He's got like 15 damage. So we get 2 more XP. 1, 2. We're not going to draft. We wanted to draft that major healing, didn't we? Oh, We can probably get by with our current healing, so let's not do that. Actually, let's discard it, so we've always got the option to draft it, should we want to. Yeah. Touch of Death, that's only usable by monks, so Graltar can use it. So take nausea, take and dodge if you inflict any damage. If you are still conscious when you discard this from play, it inflict an additional 7 damage. That's unreal. Touch of Death. Cool. End of the round, we have to discard 1 XP because we have no monsters to activate that have not already activated. And we discard that green tile. That's round 2, 1 and done. And let's have a look at the next round and who we're going to start with. You do lose a little bit of your efficacy when you have this many cards in your deck. Which is a problem. We need to get how many campaign points to successfully complete this mission? We need to get 8 campaign tokens, so we need to get through those campaign tokens quicker. We've defeated 2 spiders, haven't we? Yes, we need 1 more spider. Haven't seen any spiders. We need that to get the Staff of the Spider Queen in play. And we haven't seen zombies or death fairies either. That's a problem. It's going to make our... we can spend XP, can't we? Let's actually spend an XP to put the Staff of the Spider Queen in play. And we'll put it here. Yep. Okay. So this is next round, round 3. We're still keeping these. The goblins unflip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that is a tough call on who to start with, but probably our ninja assassin. He can use that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's go ninja assassin. He's standing next to his best friend, so we can split damage around if we need to. I don't think we need to. He's not going to be drafting that, but let's go 1, 2, open a door. And as you can see here, neither of these are good. That's a necromancer or a minotaur. What's the minotaur look like? The minotaur does not exhaust. 6 damage. How many armor is he? 5 health, 3 dodge. No, we're fine. We'll take on a minotaur. So we'll draft this minotaur room. We'll place it here. We'll put a satyr. Is that a satyr? Yeah. And we'll put a minotaur here. Then we'll move into there. We will play the Iron Golem. We will play Power Kick. And we will play Find Weakness. So we gain enough to wreck that guy and that guy, I think. So our base attack is 3, 4, 5, 6. And we ignore all difficult defense, armor defense. So we kill him with 6. And we kill him with the 7 from the pet. That's 6 XP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 6 XP, hey? There is only 2 left in the thing, so there's 6 XP. That's very nice. We kill both of them. And we'll also play a burst of strength for the sheer enjoyment of playing a burst of strength, which will be these 2 cards. And that gets us 1 of the staff needing to play a burst of strength when adjacent to it. Alrighty. So we're going to trash that and discard that. This shield bash and this enchanted plate mail. That is awesome. Oh, McFarlane can use that, and so can Mirabelle. That's unreal. But then a little goblin's going to come and attack Belzeman. 1, 2, 3. Shoot Belzeman. He's 3 block, and that was a 2, so that's 1/2 damage to Belzeman. We're okay there. Is that right? I rolled 2, and he's attacked 2. It's only 1 damage because he's 3 armor. What a legend. 3 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mirabelle! She'll be able to play Burst of Strength as well. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Mirabelle. She's going to move 1. She's going to find a secret door. And a bugbear and a manticore. Yeah, let's do the bugbear and the manticore, because that seems pretty good. Manticore, boom. Bugbear, boom. She's still got a movement left. She's going to move into there. She's going to, oh, pretty sure she's got point blank. Yeah, she's got rapid fire. She'll play these 2 for a burst of strength for +1 attack. She can't play that. She can play that. She might as well draw a card as well, see what she gets. No, poison blade, that's fine. So her attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she can put that on both. The same or a different target. So 5 and 5 is 3, 3. So she'll just kill the bugbear. It's 2 XP. And leave the manticore right there. And because of the wonderful golden full plate, she is not going to suffer much damage from that manticore. As well as she's going to draft a card from here. She'll draft this minor healing for 4. And that's our second mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the sylvan bow that I wanted. That's okay. We can use both of those to do a burst of strength and conclude our... Oh no, the burst of strength needs to be next to the staff, not the mentor, Deno. That's okay. We got our second one on the mentor. So we're going to do that, and we've done 1 of our bursts of strength on the staff. So I don't think we're going to be able to get this lich one. So we're just going to have to focus on the thing. This manticore is going to attack now. So we're losing these 2 from the game. Savagery and Abjure. And it's targeting the lowest defense, which is Mirabelle. Hits Mirabelle with an attack 5. She has poison wound, so she will suffer 1 because she's got, whenever you suffer damage, reduce the damage by 2, 1 poison wound from the Manticore. And that's it. Mirabelle and that guy. Now, thanks to our kinship, my little dwarf's movement is 5, 6, 7. So we are going to do him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And we'll attack the Manticore. We've got Poison Blade. Oh no, we're shooting, that's right. So we've got Poison Blade, we got that. And we're going to do a Burst of Strength, which is this and this. For +1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we do an additional 2 damage and we ignore his armor. So 1 Manticore goes down, and that's another 4 XP, which is great. Another 4 XP. McFarlane's done. Oh, sorry, those were the bursts of strength. Doesn't matter too much. We've got enough cards to have a full hand. We will draft Quick Thinking into our hand at a 4 XP plus an extra 1 makes it 5. And we'll keep that in our hand. I definitely didn't do this one. So a goblin's going to attack us now. Blinding Speed is trashed. And we get Celestial Knight. Lowest armor. I'm not sure. We'll just have a goblin shoot him. He's got 3 armor. He'll use his Quick Thinking to react, discarding this. And that gets him +2. So he's defense 5, it's attack. Yep. No problemo. So he's going to move up to here. 1, 2, 3 to here. And he's going to use a Burst of Strength to play 2 healing cards. So we'll get our second Burst of Strength on the Staff of the Spider Queen. And we'll actually do it here. And we can remove our wound, and we can remove all of his wounds as well. All the wounds are disappearing, melting away. Burst of Strength, glorious. That's the 3rd round. We're going to go straight into the final round now. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some research tonight because I feel that this has been non-challenging, non-competitive, because I've just had too many good cards from the start. My hand size has been higher and my ability to deal with problems is actually just too good. And there doesn't appear to be a sliding scale of difficulty in that situation. So that's a problem, I think, that we don't really have much. Oh, she's going to suffer another wound, which is poisoned. The Mentor, we haven't drafted the 3rd upgrade. Yeah, no, we have. So the Mentor's concluded. That gets us 2 of those and 3 XP. We're absolutely on a rampage. And all we need to do to successfully get through this mission is do 2 more bursts of strength against the Hall of the Spider Queen. Another goblin's going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Shoot us, goblin. You can't even wound me. You're a pest. 2 more bursts of strength will achieve our mission. And that's it. So it'd be nice to get into a level 3 room, but actually it'd be nice to get another one of those story cards. The Gauntlet of Dark Iron. Oh, Overlord of the Deep. Can we take out the Overlord of the Deep? Pretty sure we've had those 4 cards before. I'm potentially a bad shuffler there. Alright, final round, fight. Yeah, if we do 2 bursts of strength, we get 3 campaign tokens, which means we conclude, we need to get 8 to be able to win this mission with the campaign tokens. So we may not go for the Overlord of the Deep. Maybe we will. Got his little token here. 9 attack, only 4 dodge, 16 health. 16 health's not good. Might keep him. No, maybe we'll go for it. I was just complaining that I wasn't getting much of a challenge, so let's go for it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy Flames, Major Healing, Minor Healing, Blessing. Yep, we definitely go with our little dwarf buddy. He'll move 1, 2 to here. He'll play Holy Flames and he'll kill this goblin. And then he will play Major Healing to heal. Actually, we'll do Track and Acrobatics as a burst of strength before we go, and then we'll move to here. I think that's fine anyway, yeah, because we want to heal Mirabelle. To heal Mirabelle with that, and we can also use our minor healing to do that, using our burst of strength. That's fine, and it'll play Blessing. So I am feeling exceptionally powerful here. And I feel like now's a good time for me to draft that big monster. And that's our 3rd burst of strength next to that staff. Let's deal this little Overlord into the game, shall we? A whisper. Approach me if you dare. 30, 31, 32. 30? Is that right? No, 50, 51, 52. Wow. Last cards. War in the Deep. It was I who spuriously convinced the Dark Elf Queen that sacrificing the Troll warriors would bring about the day of reprisal. I knew the Trolls would savagely resist and the Dwarves would intervene to avert the prophetic day they have long feared. And yet, the stubborn Dwarves would never forge a unilateral alliance with the Trolls with whom they hate. In the wake of their great conflict, it is I who shall control the deep. All normal monsters in the game add 1 combat die to their attack and defense against all players. Each defeated monster confers 1 XP to the monster level to those who defeat it. Consult card 52 and place the Overlord token. He's immune to control spells. If you defeat him, gain 6 XP. Alright, just the cheeky Overlord in the deep. That seems fine. So he's gone. That one comes here. This one goes away. And then the Overlord is going to attack the lowest armor, which is McFarlane. I'm going to deal out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a dodge, give me a dodge. We do, we have quick thinking. So we'll play quick thinking. And we'll discard, we won't discard rapid fire. We won't discard that, we won't discard that. We'll discard pick lock to give McFarlane +2 armor. So this Overlord of the Deep is 9 plus 2. So we're dodging 4. So we're taking 7 damage from him. Okay. Okay. I can actually say that I do not appreciate that at all, especially given that my healing guy is gone. However, he's in a room with our heroes now, and we're going to place him right there. And all we've got to contend with is a goblin. Let's do Mirabelle. Yep. Yep, let's do Mirabelle. She's going to play Kaith. She's going to play Rapid Fire. She's going to move 1, 2 to here. And she's going to play the Golden Full Plate. And so her total attack is 1, 2, 3 from Kaith, 4 from the Dwarf, plus her 2 is 6. So he's got his dodge defense. We do no damage to him. Kaith, sorry, that was Kaith's attack, and then that's a 0, baby. So we do nothing with Kaith, who does 6. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from him. So we do 2 damage to him from, let's just use these, her attack. That's not strong, given that he's got 16 health. Can never become exhausted, but only attacks once per cycle. It's okay, it's okay. Who's attacking now? A little goblin is going to attack Mirabelle. 2 plus, McFarlane, 0. But he's dodging because he's got his dodge up. Mirabelle, Mirabelle, Mirabelle. Okay, so we can discard none of these. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play the Gauntlet of the Mantle of the Lion. We'll bring that one into play for 5 XP. And that gives us an extra +1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's time for our little nunchuck wielding superstar. 1, 2 to here. That goes away. So the goblin's going to attack again. No, this is going to be a good attack. Let's see if we can get it over the line. So we're going to use these 2 as a burst of strength, and that will conclude the Staff of the Spider Queen, which actually gets us over the line for XP, 3, and gets us 5 XP as well. Yeah, I will admit, I'm finding this a lot less engaging because there's none of that, that tension early on about, are we going to survive? Are we going to get through? We just kind of feel like we're a bit powerful for everyone here. So, all right, so he's going to go. He's got a burst of strength. We can play this on him on McFarlane to reduce damage by 2. We got this power kick. We got this find weakness. We've got our nunchucker. And we've got our iron golem. So we are attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so that's 4. So we're doing 4 damage there. All right, so we're at 6. And then we're also, plus an extra 1 because we have our Mantle of the Lion now. Plus the Iron Golem attacks. And he will also do 3, which is going to go up to 4 because of the Iron Golem Mantle. So we're at 11 of 16. So we've just got McFarlane left to try and get the job done. I think he's going to do it. Go McFarlane. That was good. The Goblin shoots us. He does no damage, even though he gets 2 of these. Plus 2, and 1 is 3, for a total of 5. He's targeting the lowest defense. It's probably Graltar. Does some damage. No problems. Last turn. We're going to move back to here. We're going to shoot. We've got this. We've got this. We can't use the Sylvan Bow. We'll play this. So our final attack of the game to try and kill the Overlord is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 for him. But if we get a wound through, we do 5 wounds. So as long as this guy doesn't roll a 3. Come on, Tenno. Yeah! Overlord of the Deep defeated. We're getting 6 campaign tokens for that. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 campaign tokens. We erase the Overlord in the Deep. And that's it. He's the end boss of this campaign, by the way. So the fact that we were able to defeat the end boss of the campaign in Story 2 doesn't fill me with confidence that we're going to find much challenge. And I will have to look into that because that is disappointing. I really enjoy the game from a non-campaign story mode situation because you just find yourself right on the very edge, very early on, and then you get to have that fun experience where you're leveling up until you get to a level where you can take on stuff. But here, from the start, there was just nothing that would even come close to wounding us, really, or doing damage to us until that very last boss. So, yeah, interesting. We've got so many campaign tokens that we can draft, the Mantle of the Lion to keep, as well as any other cards that we wanted to keep there, which would be crazy. So I might see if there's some draft or some other mechanic about changing stuff, but I can't see that being super engaging. So that might be the end of our campaign. But we might play another one that is non-campaign and just do a normal game where we draft and do story stuff and see how we go. But I'll do some research and see how I feel. Still very much enjoy this game, I have to say. It's really engaging, that card play and that manoeuvring characters around in a different order. So, yeah. All right, I'll catch you on the next episode. BigDeno out.